Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along. Which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip. That's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. ZipRecruiter.com/zip.
Welcome to the Local Lowdown and find out what's happening in Lavaca County, Texas. Now here are your hosts, Murray and Michelle.
Hello everybody, this is Murray back with you for this edition of the Local Lowdown podcast. This is for the March 5th and 6th issues of the newspapers in Lavaca County, as well as the Luling Newsboy and Signal. And before I get started, remember the Alamo. March the 6th, 1836 was the day that the Alamo fell. I have my co-host with me. Michelle, how are you?
I'm amazing.
Are you? Well,
yeah.
we already knew that.
Yeah.
And, Michelle gave me a good idea last week that we decided to start rotating these newspapers. And that way, people will get to listen to the whole podcast instead of waiting for one particular newspaper to pop up.
Yeah.
You think that's a good idea, Michelle?
I think.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah, you came up with it, and Nicole helped you out. And although I think she might have been a bit reluctant to get involved in that thing, but
and my good idea.
Yeah. So anyway, what you got going on before we get in the paper?
Well, let me just tell you, what is this? What's inside? Where did that come from, Murray? In the Moulton paper.
Well, I've done it once before, probably about a year ago, and I thought, well, I'm going to change it up a little bit, and I wanted an excuse to put Yashik's picture on the front page.
That's always a good reason.
Because I knew that would make you happy, and it would probably inspire our readers.
He's a cute little fella, I tell you.
Yes, he is. Well, let's go ahead with the papers, and we'll talk about the other stuff afterwards.
Okay, sounds great.
So we're in Moulton. What you got?
We're in Moulton. Well, in Moulton, we have this new front page, so everyone should check it out just for that. And it tells you what you can expect inside, which is some great things. And then there's some updates given on the city park improvement, which all of our towns here in Lavaca County have some city parks, and I'm pretty sure Luling does as well. And those are nice additions to every community.
Who wrote that? It was our ace reporter, wasn't it?
Clayton Kelly with 2 E's.
Clayton Kelly with 2 E's.
It's very important.
Good job, Clayton.
Moulton's soon to have their chamber banquet. It'll be this coming Monday. And then I think most of our papers got that there was a search for theft subjects, and they weren't able to find them. They think they were picked up, but they are still looking. But good news is they were caught, so they didn't get to steal what they were after.
Oh, they were caught?
Yeah. Well, they took, from what I've read, which I haven't read everything, they were able to get they were going to come back. They cut a hole in the fence.
Oh, yeah.
And then they were going to come back for the 2 lawnmowers they were going to steal. But that was intercepted by our law enforcement.
Well, didn't they have did I see a picture, kind of a way off picture? Like, did they set a camera up?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. But they hadn't been caught.
Not yet, no.
Okay.
But they didn't get to steal anything, so that was great. Henry's been working really hard. Like, I seen him at his desk doing some research and a book and stuff. Yeah. I am just very proud of his work ethic lately. And this week he writes about the collection of scrap iron during World War II. Next week it's going to be, I don't know if it's next week, so I shouldn't say, but coming up soon, something about an ice house. Yeah,
I think that's going to be next week. Those, back during World War II, I was born in 1943, and my dad was, he had to go to serve. And Mom and I were together, and of course she was a very young kid and had a little baby. And they had to have ration cards because everything was being used by the military, like tires and certain types of food and gas. And so she got these cards, got them in a little book I don't know how often, every month or so. And I guess might be the equivalent of food stamps now. I'm not sure. But anyway, I know Mom always wanted to save those stamps for later to show people. And somebody stole those, of all things.
Oh, man.
And but anyway, that's what he's talking about, is how they had these drives to get things to go to the war effort.
So Henry's a real historian. You should read it.
Yes.
And then Murray writes a great article from Letters from the Alamo, which, like Murray said, today is the anniversary of the fall of the Alamo. So remember it.
Yes, they're those letters, and I did a video on that as well, talking about the book that I get a lot of that information out of. And what the man did is he accumulated actual journal entries and letters, and I discussed some of those in that article. And if you're a history buff, Texas history, I'm sure you will enjoy reading that.
I liked it. I didn't read it, but I liked it.
Oh, well, at least you
I'm
liked
gonna read it. Maybe.
It's very much appreciated.
Great.
On that note, I'll have another sip of coffee.
Alrighty. And then, of course, we have some sports going on. Basketball has ended, but you'll see the selections from the two basketball teams in Moulton. And track has begun, and you'll see the results of their most recent track meet.
Thanks to our sports editor, Mark Luby.
Whoop whoop. And then Jimmy Apple writes a story about Iwo Jima, and it's not. What did I think it was?
Girl from Ipanema.
Ipanema. I was like, it's that song. Yeah, that was that real. That was before I dyed my hair blonde, but yeah. I was definitely blonde at that moment.
Well, you can tell that you're a real history buff, and you're up on your World War II history.
Obviously.
For sure. Yeah.
Well, now I know more, and if you, like me, did not know much about this, I mean, I have seen this picture a million times in history, but I wasn't maybe connecting all the dots.
The photographer that took not that picture, but the actual picture, his name was Joe Rosenthal. He worked for Associated Press, and he won a Pulitzer Prize for that. And it's interesting about that. Those men that raised that flag over Iwo Jima, it was on Mount Suribachi, which was the highest point on that island that they were fighting for. And they raised this flag, but the victory was long from over. There was a lot more fighting took place, and several of the men that actually raised this flag were later killed during that same battle. So World War II historians will enjoy that, and that picture there is of a memorial, and there's one in Washington, D.C., and Jimmy put in there that there's one somewhere else. Now, I don't know exactly. I have to reread the article. But it's something to think about. These Marines, 7,000 of them died in that battle, and it's hard for us to even comprehend that nowadays, but that was the greatest generation. Saved the world. Saved the world from Nazi Germany and from the Empire of Japan.
The second one is in Harlingen, Texas.
Yeah. So. One of the flag raisers, the one with his back to the camera at the very front, I believe, he was from that area. He also died.
All right, and we want to thank some of our bigger advertisers, Ehlers, South Star Bank, and Caldwell
Cattle Auction,
that's what it was. For their color ads in this week's paper, helping us bring ads, and also a big shout out to the sheriff and to Gonzales Healthcare Systems for always helping out with that. And then it's Women's History Month, but I don't want to talk about it too much because I still want to get it in my paper.
Okay. So. We won't talk about it.
Yeah, we won't talk about it. All right. we're going to where next?
Cruising on over to Yoakum and see what Nadine and Allison have for us.
They have a lot of sports. They have the tennis team. An area power lifter is going to head to the state competition. So good luck to Rochelle Carroll, who will represent Yoakum there. Public Schools Week was celebrated. Some Mission Trail Riders went through Yoakum on the 25th of this month.
You got a lot of large pictures on their front page.
Yeah, they're doing well. Murray, your article about Praha, the Praha 9, so if you missed it a few weeks back, is in the Yoakum paper this week. We do have one obituary for Peyton Jarrell, so condolences definitely to his family.
You know, I believe we missed an obituary in Moulton.
Did we?
It was down toward the bottom of the
and
page.
And it didn't have a picture, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to go back. There it is. Georgia Oshusky Matusik. And so condolences to Ms. Matusik's family.
Exactly, yes.
We do apologize, or I apologize for not seeing that. But Murray put the paper together, so he should have stopped.
Yeah, you would have thought Murray would have saw it.
Yeah. It's really sad of you.
Yeah.
We have some junior high track results and high school track. We also have some star student awards, so kids doing great things. So check all of their awards out.
Like the sheriff made that paper as well, right?
Yes, he did. And we, again, are very, very grateful for his contributions to our paper and to our county. And then there's a wedding coming up, so you want to check that out.
And we got Ehlers in there as well.
Yes.
Well, that's great, and we want you to always check out our classifieds, folks. We have them in every paper, and you might find something that you just might need.
Maybe.
So check it out. Now we're going to cruise on over to Michelle's favorite town, Shiner, Texas.
So lots of things going on in Shiner.
All right.
It's FFA week in Shiner, so tomorrow will be the stock show. They have barbecue chicken plates. I don't know if you needed tickets or not, so I don't want to promise if you don't have those that you could get some. But definitely go out and support those kids. I know that they'll even have an auction on like a trailer that some kids made. So check that out. Again, it's tomorrow. The superintendent for Shiner ISD has announced his resignation. So read what he has to say. Great things about Shiner and his time there. So they will be looking for a new one of those. Also, park improvements are going to be happening in Shiner, and Clayton Kelly with
2 E's.
2 E's wrote that. Citywide Garage Sale and Cleanup Week is headed to Shiner, so get your stuff cleaned up.
All right.
I'm definitely cleaning up. And not only in Shiner is it happening, but daylight savings time is upon us. Do you like this? Which one are you for?
I like daylight savings time.
So you like this one. But do you know that Trump is for the other one?
Yeah, he is. That's one of the few things he and I disagree on.
Few things. Yeah. We were talking about this morning. Jimmy also likes the time that we're about to enter, which means you have longer daylight. I, of course, am definitely not for early morning daylight because I like to sleep in.
Yes. That's been noticed from time to time. No, I like daylight savings time, and when I was a younger person, I really liked it because it seemed to me like you could get a lot more done after you got off work. You still had a lot of daylight left.
Yeah. I mean, who wants to be driving to work in the dark?
Yeah.
Gross.
What was that old saying? And I wished I could remember it, but it was like a meme, and it was probably somebody just made it up or whatever, but it had a picture of an Indian, and he said, only the white man would believe that you could cut off one end of the blanket and make the other end longer or something like that. Did you ever see that?
No, but I get how that is funny.
Only the white man would do something like that.
So we'll see. But for now, Trump hasn't changed that. So we're fixing to hit daylight savings. So it's spring forward. That's how you remember it.
Right.
So technically I'm losing sleep, right?
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Well, you just be an hour later to work. Maybe
Imagine
a day
that.
in your case.
Maybe a whole day.
And when does that start exactly?
That starts Sunday.
All right.
So, midnight on Sunday, you better get your life together.
Actually, they say do it on Saturday night before you go to bed.
Yeah, well, maybe I don't go to bed till after midnight.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, then you shouldn't have any problem.
Yeah. So, like we said, stock shows this week. So, there is all the exhibitors. They'll be having some chickens, sheep, pigs, steers. Go out, support. Thank you to all of our ad sponsors so that we could bring you this special edition.
You had 2 pages on that, right?
Yes.
Well, that's good. We appreciate you, folks. We appreciate you doing all that advertising with the paper. And it's good for the kids, help sponsor all their events.
That's right. And we have 2 obituaries. We have Miss Jeanette Cutzion and Mr. Edmund Chaka. Now, Mr. Chaka was a part of the Hobo Band.
Yeah.
So, I love the Hobo Band. Do you like them?
Yeah, I like them.
I like them. Maybe I should join the Hobo Band. What do you think?
And what would you...
What would I
I don't
play?
think they have I don't think they need a talker.
Oh, well, maybe I could just sing.
All right.
What do you think? Maybe
Well,
not.
enough of that crap.
Okay, enough of that. So, the Shiner Royal Court traveled to Columbus for a special FFA parade. And so Shiner definitely represented their FFA with jackets and a FFA flag. So thanks to the school for helping us out with getting some of that. And we are proud to represent not only Shiner, but all things that go on in Shiner.
All right.
All right, 2 sections
Hey.
Janet had. So in the second section, we have baseball, softball, all the fun sports going on. Some awards came in for basketball, so congratulations to Carson Schutte on getting the MVP of the district. We also have a Johanna Yashik is pictured with Alyssa's the daughter that signed. But also with her sister Alexis and her dad Byron, and she will be attending some university, Sterling College for
All
softball.
right.
So best of luck to her.
Yeah, congratulations on that.
And Mark has like 3 pages of sports, so
Wow.
I made Chuck pay for his extra pages. So Mark would not be able to afford
Wow.
all of this, so he'll be jealous. But so definitely check it out. By having 3 pages, there is a lot of information going on. So we are not going to be able to read all of this, but from golf to track to softball to basketball, baseball, it's all in there.
You'll just have to pick up your newspaper, folks, and read all about it.
The Game and Fish building in Shiner got a new historical marker dedication. Read about that, because that's in there. Letters to the Alamo also made it, and Iwo Jima. I don't say that very well. GVC becomes first Tesla utility partner in Texas, which is pretty cool for something in the area. And thanks to Gonzalez Healthcare.
Before we go any further, we're talking about Iwo Jima.
Yeah.
There is a series on Netflix called The Pacific, and that will tell you all about Iwo Jima and the Marines and their battles in the Pacific during World War II. And I will caution you that it is very graphic. And I've talked to people, and I actually knew some men that were at Iwo Jima that saw this series, and I asked them, I said, surely it wasn't as bad as it looks, and they said, no, it was worse. So if you get an opportunity to look at that, that'll give you some idea of what the people in our military have to go through in times of war, and war is a terrible, terrible thing, right?
Right.
All right.
I think the reason that you didn't like my singing voice is because I have a scratchy throat today.
Oh, really?
Maybe I should try out next week.
Well, take your time. Be sure to let it get good and well,
Okay.
before you attempt it again.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt it.
All right.
I may not be able to talk then.
Oh
no.
God forbid.
What would we do? So it had appeared in many of our newspapers, but I actually skipped it because I wanted to talk about it in Hallettsville.
Oh, okay.
But Lavaca County's American Legion celebrate milestone anniversaries. Clayton with 2E Kelly wrote about it. So definitely he got a lot of interviews and different things. So read that. It's a great article. The Domino tournament is this Friday and Saturday here in Hallettsville.
Let's talk about that picture and the other.
Which one?
And that,
the Dominoes?
The Legion.
Oh, yeah, it's a great one. I wonder who took it.
I wonder who the subject is.
I don't know. A man?
Does that say by Michelle Price?
It does. It says photo by Michelle Price.
And you don't know who it is or where it is or nothing?
It was, I do know where it was. It was the Memorial Day celebration in the Shiner Park 2 years ago.
Okay.
But I don't know who it was.
So it was a stock photo that you took earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
What a good picture.
I know. Some of us are amazing.
Yeah. You don't know who the subject was?
I don't know the man. Was it you?
Does he even know that you took that picture?
Well, no, because I was behind his head.
Oh, okay.
But he would love it. I bet he knows.
I bet that he'll recognize it.
Yes. If you know who this is, let me know.
There you go.
Please. Because I actually really like the picture. A lot, obviously, because I went back and found it.
Yeah, well, I was wondering why you didn't talk about it, so...
Yeah, well.
I wanted to be sure that you actually took it.
I did. I don't always like to brag on my word. Are you joking? The ambulance is at Doritos next door. Okay.
Please don't say that again. Okay. About how you don't like to brag on yourself.
Okay.
Just because you're freaking amazing.
I am. Oh my goodness. So did you get this scam? I mean, did you get a toll text?
I did.
I did too.
I did. My wife got one as well.
So beware. Tolls text are probably scams. Beware of any text you get of anything that's asking you to basically pay money.
Yeah, see, the bad thing about that is if you happen to have driven on those freeways, that you might think that was the real deal. Now, in my case, I knew that I hadn't traveled in that direction, so I knew it was a scam, but you got to keep your eyes open. They are after us all the time.
Yup. And Henry still has his same question. So it's matching the check words to church
Yeah,
things.
there's a lot of people been calling in and said how hard it is.
I know.
About time he putting something in there that they couldn't just get off.
He's had a couple of hard ones lately.
Yeah.
He's making it a challenge. We have 2 letters to the editor that you should definitely check out. We have 2 obituaries, Mr. James Madison McCord and Mr. Alan James Grauman. So condolences to their family as well. I have Jimmy's article about
Iwo Jima, not the girl
and mine,
from Ipanema.
not the girl from the tall and tan. Oh no, my voice isn't ready yet.
No, wait till you get better. I don't know. Maybe that might take a while.
Yeah, it may. You'll have to just wait for that. But my picture is a little different than Murray's, so you should pick up both papers for that alone.
Then you'll see the different one.
Yeah, Jots from Jim. It's Jimmy Apple's new column, and who doesn't want to hear from Jimmy Apple?
Oh, yeah, I know everybody does, and thank God it always gets in the paper.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness I worked so hard at that. Chuck Groff has a few little sports going on. I don't know that he writes in there, but it is the Jimmy Apple, he does, Jimmy Apple Tournament on deck.
Mm-hmm. Well, does Chucky have a column?
I don't see one this week. Guess it got cut.
Surely not.
Because it got cut because I told him to have color. He had to use this color ad on his page.
Oh.
Look at that.
Poor old Chuck.
This is an amazing week. Chuck Groff actually did what I told him.
Yeah.
Strange things happen sometimes.
Was he reluctant about doing it?
He said some 2-letter words.
No.
Not 2-letter words. No, 2 words. He said 2 words. He said, I have 2 words for you.
I'm not going to repeat them, but I know what they are.
You do. All right. We definitely have some classifieds. I had pretty lot going on. There is Lavaco Medical Center does a lot of advertising for us and different things for the community, but they're having a complimentary health screening next Wednesday. So we could go get checked out. You want to go together?
No.
We could have a date.
No, I wouldn't want to find out what's wrong with me.
Oh, okay. And then Sheriff Greenwell, it will speak, him and Attorney Reeves will speak at the Republican Women meeting, so find out information about that. And we also have some information from the Master Gardeners that was provided to us by Janice Muir. So thanks for all of that
Can't
help.
beat that.
And don't forget to spring forward.
You bet. Now we're headed over to the watermelon capital, I say, of the world.
Do you really think that's true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Sure.
who puts out that paper? Who?
My best friend Nicole.
Oh, okay.
She
helped you come up with that idea of rotating these papers too, didn't she?
Yeah, well, no. She kind of was like, no, we shouldn't do it. Murray's going to be mad. I don't care. He's not here, is what I said.
Yeah.
So Nicole said she was trying really hard when she was here last week. She always tries to get someone winning bingo. And I mean, I'm not sure if this woman won, but she sure is excited if
She's
she
happy,
did. So I think she won. So congrats to all the winners. Read about how the bingo event went. Dylan Dew got his due at the county show. Read about that. What else we got? Little Growers. I'm not sure what that is because Nicole didn't tell us. So you're going to have to read about it like we are.
Yep.
So we can figure it out. We have one obituary, Dalton Wayne Elam. Condolences to his family as well. Nicole has a great soccer picture. I guess, yes, it does say photo by Nicole Smith of the boy heading the ball. You know, in Little League soccer, you can't use your head.
I didn't know that.
Well, that used to be a rule. Maybe it's not anymore. We should ask Ani. She's all things soccer.
Well, I haven't used my head for anything in a long time.
I bet you haven't. Moving right along. What do we have next? More classifieds, girls soccer. It's so much more in depth when Nicole does this.
Yes.
But thank you to our advertisers. Luling Food Pantry is going to have a cake auction, and they're getting ready for it. So
that pretty well wraps them all up.
it is.
So, what you got coming up?
What do I have
Is
coming
there
up?
any nepotism involved, or
No nepotism.
any
What?
any parades or floats or track meets or?
Well, there's a track meet every week now, till, I don't know, next few weeks. We go to Cuero next week.
All right.
So I'm on the struggle bus on Mondays and Tuesdays to get out of here as quickly as I can. This week it's going to be on a Tuesday, so that's going to be rough. So I'll be working late Monday night. If anyone wants to come hang out with me. Murray, how long are you going to stay with me? Till 7? 8? 9?
Probably not. I try to get out of here at 5 on Mondays because on Tuesdays I don't take a lunch and I usually work till 6. So, but if I have a whole lot of work, then I'll probably have to work till 6 on Monday as well.
Well, next week in our papers for you and Luling, it's going to be the spring sports. So
really?
I'm going to have to work on that for you,
No.
which means you'll have to wait for me. So if you don't stay to keep me company, you'll just be here longer on another day.
Yeah, you know, I help gather quite a bit of those spring sports
Yeah.
through my contacts in Moulton,
You're just like
and she was quite helpful.
she was.
Her name is Angela Zumwalt.
Thank you, Angela
And
Zimmer.
Angela provides us with a lot of things going on at Moulton Independent School District, and she was kind enough to answer my call via Mark Luby for sports information for the spring deal. So thank you for that. But I'm sure you've got other things going. I can't believe that. How about that Saint? Has he got anything going with you? Or?
No, he's just working. He's umpiring softball now. So if you're wondering where he is most of the time, that's where he is.
So he don't have to make no Whataburger runs? Or
No, that's Clayton.
Clayton Kelly with 2 E's?
2 E's. We didn't go to Whataburger this morning.
Where'd y'all go?
We went to the taco place. Is it Vera's?
The one up.
Yeah, about 2 doors down.
Yeah. That's one thing about these towns, including Hallettsville and all the area. They got some good places to eat.
Yeah.
And I'll bet you've tried them all.
No.
Oh.
No, Murray, I haven't.
How about Trump Burger?
Yes, and it's very good. I actually had Trump Burger on Monday when I was in Flatonia.
All right.
But I had a Philly cheesesteak, not a burger.
Do they brand all the buns?
Yes, including the Philly cheesesteak bun.
Well, I'm going to have to give that place a try one of these days.
Yeah, I'm a proud supporter
Oh, yeah?
of Trump Burger. Yes.
We ate downtown on the square at the El Vaquero.
Did you have fried shrimp?
I surely did.
And how was it?
Boy, I tell you what, they got the best shrimp anywhere around. For a Mexican food place, you wouldn't think that.
We wouldn't.
But they have at least six, maybe more, big butterfly size shrimp. And a big order of fries comes with it, and a salad. My wife got a steak, and
That's where y'all went for your anniversary?
And she said it was delicious. So I think that's the only time that we've eaten there that she didn't have Mexican food, but I have eaten the shrimp there several times because it is so good. You need to try it. Oh, wait. You can.
I can't. But thank you for explaining that in such detail. It didn't hurt my feelings at all. But I'm glad you took your wife out more than Dairy Queen.
Well, I try to splurge on her from time to time.
And how many? It was 50 what?
6.
56 years.
Yeah.
What's your secret?
I don't know. Probably staying as far apart as necessary.
Now, this is your third marriage, according to Henry.
Yeah, well, Yashik.
So you got it right the third time, right?
Yashik says he don't believe that, but anyway, we'll let him keep guessing.
Yeah, he's not sure how many times Murray's been married.
Yeah. And when we sprung that third one on him, he said, you would have to been 10 to get me.
He's real good at math,
Yes,
guys.
he is.
Really good at it.
Yeah. Well, all right. I sure thought you would have more to talk about.
I know. I'm pretty sure I can think of something. Did you watch the State of the Union?
Yes, I did.
I didn't get to finish it all yet because I didn't watch it that night. And I've watched part of it on YouTube.
Yes, it. Without getting too political, it was quite interesting.
Yeah, it was.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the part about the little fellow being awarded the Secret Service membership.
Yeah, he was very excited.
And that was, I don't know about the rest of you, but that nearly brought me to tears. And that was a great thing.
Yeah, and I actually had never heard about the girl with the volleyball. And so stories like that make you kind of get a deeper understanding why things sometimes have to be the way they are. It's not out of mean or ugly or whatever. It's just God's way of this is how we were created for a reason. And you don't want anyone getting hurt. So.
Well, if this would have been going on when my daughters were in school, I would have been raising holy hell, because each has their own place.
That's right.
Boys have their sports and girls have theirs, and that's the way I believe, and that's the way I'll always believe. And if you don't like it, I guess that you could send a letter
to the editor.
Yeah. Well, no, let's keep that. Let's keep the newspaper out of it. This is more.
Well, you could send a letter to Murray.
Yeah. Well, this is more personal, but.
But a letter to the editor is always fun.
Oh yeah, well they're definitely welcome to do it. In fact, we kind of like it because it keeps the paper sales up.
Yeah. I find people's opinions to be interesting, even if I don't agree with them.
Well.
And there's a lot I don't agree with.
Yeah, well,
Imagine that.
That's the whole point, is that people should be allowed to have their opinions without being chastised for having them. And that's one good thing about the newspaper. Well, there's many good things about the newspaper, but the letter to the editor is one of those vehicles that you can use to express your opinion. I would advise you to read in your paper, I think most of ours have it, the amount of words that you can have and what you can talk about and what you can not talk about. So you can't personally attack people, right?
So you can't tell them that I stole your chair and did other stuff this morning. That'd be a personal attack.
No, yeah, well.
But actually, Clayton just borrowed your chair.
Well, there could be retributions on a lot of that. But,
okay, first of all, sharing is caring, Murray.
well, that's true.
Yeah.
And after all, it is Clayton Kelly with 2 E's.
Yes, and he needed a better chair. And you didn't want to share.
Well, tomorrow I'm going to give him yours.
Nope. That's all right. Mine is special.
Oh, all right.
I think I'm going to get a pink chair soon.
Hey, that'd be good.
Yeah.
And it'll be amazing no matter what.
Yeah, and then you can have mine, and then Clayton can have yours.
No, I like mine. I'll keep mine. Clayton's got 2 or 3 chairs over there.
Yeah.
So they all serve a purpose.
They do. Everything in this office serves a purpose.
That's true. So enough of the chit-chat. If you don't have anything...
Knick-knack, paddywhack.
I surely was hoping that I could uncover some nepotism, but...
I'm sorry.
Unfortunately. And we can always remember the girl from Iwo Jima. Ipanema.
Look up the song. It's worth a listen, because I can't sing because my voice.
Who sang that song?
I don't know.
The girl from Iwo.
Tall and tan and young and loved.
That's it. Say your goodbyes. We're getting out of here.
All right. Talk to everyone next week. Can't wait.
Yeah. Thank you, folks. We hope you'll share this. We hope you'll listen to it. Although it may be hard for you sometimes, pass it on to your enemies and see how they like it. That's all for now, folks. We'll see you next week.